morning to you laddies, my name is Jacksepticeye and welcome back, finally, to The Walking Dead Season 3, Episode 3. We've been waiting for this for a very long time and we weren't sure when it was ever going to come out, but they just announced, like, last week even, that it was coming out on the 28th of March, and I was so happy. I remember I was doing a live stream and I was like, when is it coming out? I play it when it comes out and everyone had asked me to, and I didn't even know that the episode was announced or anything like that, so it just kind of came out of nowhere. But finally, we're here, Episode 3, Above the Law. Shocking developments drive a wedge between brothers in arms. Oh-ho! And you know what the worst part is? It's been so long now since the last episodes that I kind of forget what the hell is going on. I even forget some of the characters' names, which is awful. But I remember Jesus, though. And I remember one of the very strong contentious points at the end of the last episode was that I gave up Clementine. I like sold Clementine away to the bad guys, but that was only because I didn't want more people to die. I had my reasons then and there, but a lot of people were pissed off because it was Clementine and nobody wanted to see anything bad happen to her, and then she got mad at me. But it was kind of a case of, it's Clementine, nothing's going to happen to her. She's like one of the main characters, she's like the most important character in the game for huge fans of this series, so I didn't think anything was going to happen to her, and I didn't want more people to die. But I can see why people would be mad. But let's start episode 3. Let's see what actually happens. Hopefully nothing actually does happen to Clementine. Please, no. Because then I'd feel horrible. Oh, are subtitles on? Because I don't actually know. Please tell me you are.
Previously on The Walking Dead.
You don't have to fill his cup up anymore, baby. Grandpa is sleeping.
No, Yaya. Pipo's awake.
Solamente está confundido.
Mamá!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
You're making it seem a lot less anticlimactic than it was. That was intense.
Hey!
Yeah, I let him go.
Put your hands up and close your eyes.
Thanks.
Mari!
That was a tough one.
Kate! I have to stay with my family.
Go! I'll hold him off. I said go!
Hey. What do we call you?
Sorry, forgot to introduce myself. It's Paul, but my friends call me Jesus.
He's my favorite.
I fucking knew it.
You're one of them?
You're goddamn right she is.
If you want to shoot me, shoot me.
How about I shoot your little boyfriend here instead?
I'm sorry, Clem.
Yeah, that was it. I'm sorry. And then we ran into a brother, where art thou?
What the hell's going on out here?
Oh my god.
So this is going to be interesting. But again, I forget all the characters' names. It's been freaking ages! Give me a break! See you out there, judging me silently. This game series adapts to the choices you make, the story is tailored to how you play. Really? Because sometimes it doesn't feel like that, Telltale.
I hate being out so close to dark. It's harder to see them coming.
We're just gonna get that propane and then come right back.
I saw it in that pickup truck parked down the road a little. In front of the Wallace's house.
So she's okay!
There was an easier way to get it. And that we didn't have to risk life and limb. Every damn day.
Nothing's easy anymore, Kate. But that doesn't mean we don't have to try.
I know. It's just hard to get used to.
Oh wait, this is the
We
flashback.
get over there, we grab the tank, and we get the hell back home. If we're lucky, we won't see a single one of those things.
Fingers crossed.
Because every episode has started with a past event and then it kicks up into the future. Or the present. At least I think so. Because you were shot and you were very badly hurt and you were almost dead.
Let's take it and go.
What's the catch? What's going to happen?
Empty.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. God damn it!
Boom! Calm down,
Of course
Kate.
it's empty. Why would we get that lucky?
Hey, keep it down. I know it sucks, Kate, but you gotta watch out.
I'm sorry. I'm just sick of this shit. I just thought this one time we deserve to catch a fucking break.
Oh god, oh god, oh god! Get off me, you little baby zombie! Huh? Punch him! Oh jeez, fuck.
Kate, you're a hammer now!
Oh god.
It's hammer time, Kate! Whoever it was is not who it is now. Oh god, but it's still fucked up looking watching me beat the shit out of a kid. Gross. Their heads are like eggshells.
I'm sorry. I was just so fucking scared.
You froze. It's okay.
I wanted to kill it. I really did, but I know him. That was one of Gabe's friends. Drew.
Oh.
He was so sweet. He always had a smile on his face.
I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm sure he was a good kid.
He's not a kid anymore. He's just one of those things. I don't even know what to call them. If they're not people, if they're just the dead, muertos.
That's what we'll call them.
I thought we were gonna die. I thought Gabe and Mariana were just gonna wake up and we would just be gone.
I'm right here, okay? I'm here. You're here. We're still alive. That's what matters.
Oh, it had to show me the fucking wedding ring.
Can we go back now?
Let's do this. I wonder what that would be like, though, in the zombie apocalypse. Would you just get... Would it be that easy to kill them right from the get-go? And if you saw somebody that you knew, would it be easy or not? Because in your brain, you know, that thing's gonna kill me if I don't kill it. But it's still a crazy thing to think about.
I know we all wanted to stay here in the house and wait for David to come back.
Oh, David's
But
gone.
it's been 3 months since he drove away with your mom.
What are you saying?
We're not safe here. Not anymore. You and I could have been killed out there. For an empty can. There's gotta be a safer place out there.
What makes you think it's gonna be better anywhere else? Everything and everyone outside this door is dead.
Exactly. How long until one of those things gets in? We stay, somebody's going to get hurt. Or worse.
You really think the kids are gonna be happy with this plan?
The kids will understand. And if they don't, we'll just make them see it our way. We have to go.
How come? What if I don't want to leave?
Morning.
Gabe.
We're safe inside the house.
We're tired of being afraid. Every time we leave you guys alone. And it's just getting worse out there. Better to leave now. While we still can.
But what about Dad?
Dad's dead, Gabe.
What's
Get
he gonna
over it.
think if he shows up and we just ditched him? We might never find him again.
We have to look out for ourselves now, Gabe. I wish things were different, but our safety's more important.
But we're safe here.
No, we're not.
I'm sorry, Gabe. But Javi's right.
How about you guys go and I stay here?
You're a kid. That's not how it works.
I can take care of myself. If I need any help, I'll just ask my friends.
Gabe,
Who now?
honey,
What? What's wrong with her? Why's she acting so weird?
Oh, should I tell him?
Uncle Javi?
No.
Nothing's wrong with her. She's just a little shook up. That's all.
We can't lie to him, Javi. He needs to know.
Will you guys just tell me what's going on?
Your friend, Drew, from down the street, he didn't make it. He turned into one of them. So you understand why, don't you? Why we have to leave? If that happened to you, I couldn't bear it.
When do we have to go?
Tomorrow, as soon as it's daylight.
I want to leave him a note.
I'll help you get started. Okay?
What are we gonna tell him? I want to say something good.
What'll I tell him? Peace out, bitch!
Something that won't make him sad.
Just tell him we love him. All of us. And nothing's gonna change that. Not ever.
I like that. I'm gonna write it right now, so we don't forget.
Of course.
I'll help him.
Thank you. Really.
So I wonder why David left then. Because I thought he just left because he got sick of everything and he couldn't handle it. But she said he left with his mother. So maybe the mother got sick and then he left, but... doesn't explain why he wouldn't come back. Well, I guess we're gonna find out. I'm just speculating. Dun, 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 dun. I love this Stranger Things music that's going on. We had to move somewhere else. I don't know where, but Kate says we're not safe here. No matter what happens, always remember we still love you. Love, Gabe. Oh, the headphones. You could have brought both. I thought you'd take the bat, at least. The weed. Everybody else getting their cherished memories and food and supplies, and Kate standing there with a thing of weed. Did you guys actually bring any weapons? Episode 3, Above the Law. Wait for it. Told ya. That shit-eating grin that I have. I'm better. Cool. A little exposition on why they left and how they left. Saw, dude.
Dad?
Javi! Is that really you? I always hoped I'd find you. I can't fucking believe this. It's you.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
I knew you were still alive. I knew it.
Hey, weapons down! This is my family!
You gotta let us in. Kate doesn't have much longer.
Jesus. Kate!
David?
I'm here, hon. I'm right here. What the hell happened?
She's been shot. And we got the bullet out, but she's still bleeding. We need your doctor. Now, David.
Well, this is awkward.
For getting her here. She's coming inside!
But she hasn't been checked.
This is my wife, Max. You want her to die?
No, I didn't say that.
She was shot by your people.
I'm gonna make sure of it.
Wait, I'm going with you.
Sorry, but the rest of you have to go straight to quarantine.
What for?
All newcomers get checked for bites, and they all have to answer a couple of questions. Our doctor will clear the two of them, but the rest of you have to come with me to the quarantine holding area.
Don't you get it? I'm David's brother. I'm going to the hospital with them.
We have procedures here. Procedures that have to be followed.
Yeah,
Even if you are related to David.
I can respect that.
Ah, this is bullshit.
Come on.
I'll be there as soon as I can.
Let's go.
It is weird though, like the only family he had is kind of taken away from him. And like the life that he was building for himself in this apocalypse is now just like gone away. And like, what if they didn't let him get near the others again? It was just like, you're on your own now, Javi. That was another thing I let them take Clem as well, because again, I didn't want people to die, which I think might have had to happen if I shot Duder.
Oh God, Eleanor!
But Clem was one of them before,
Found the car without
so I don't know what's
you.
going to happen to her.
I didn't know what to think.
The engine up and died. I came here looking for help, and this happened. I've been so worried about Kate.
Good to see you,
I
Eleanor
told them
Drake.
She needed a doctor. They promised me someone would look into it.
Still don't really trust her. There's something about her.
Please, tell me they found her.
Well, luckily we found her before she got any worse. They just took her to the hospital.
I can't believe no one went to look for her. I'm sorry, Javi. Really, but I didn't have any reason not to believe them. What?
The people here in Richmond, their new frontier.
Oh my god.
Oh, you ain't even heard the worst part yet. One of them's his brother.
Hey,
I didn't even know you had a brother, Javi.
Hey, nobody's more surprised than me. I thought the guy was dead. We haven't seen David in years. It's just been me, Kate, and the kids this whole time.
I don't even want to think about what the odds are, but he did seem pretty damn surprised to see you.
Whoever this guy is, he can't be all bad, right? I mean, he helped Kate instead of hauling her down here.
Of course he brought her inside. She's his damn wife.
You're
Yeah.
kidding. Kate is married to your brother?
it's complicated,
The way you
okay?
two
It's a
acted
long
around each
time.
other.
People can fall in love.
I just didn't think she had a husband out there. is all.
What do you want me to do?
Let's just say it's complicated. All right?
I'll say. Considering the way I saw you kiss her.
Eleanor,
Oh, sorry. That does sound complicated.
this is why it's a status
Family
on
drama
Facebook for a
aside.
reason.
Hope you know I'm not about to make nice with New Frontier. I know you didn't have much stake in Prescott, Javi, but they burned that place to the ground for no fucking reason.
After everything you folks told me, I'm guessing I'm not gonna find my people alive.
Hell, Javi. They killed your niece! Shot Kate! For all we know, your brother could have been behind it. And even if it wasn't his idea in the first place, if he knew about it and didn't stop it...
Well, he didn't know it was them, but yeah, it's still pretty shitty.
stand.
I hate to admit it, but there's a chance he gave the order. If he didn't know it was them, if he was just trying to get payback for what was stolen, it's possible.
Clementine, you were part of the New Frontier. Did you know David?
I knew him. If I'm being honest, he's not a good guy.
Oh,
Is that right?
If you told me he was the one behind Prescott,
I'm just gonna stay
I wouldn't
silent.
be surprised.
I don't know what one to pick.
There you have it. Straight from the horse's mouth.
What'd you call me?
What happened at the gates? The fact that he's your brother? That doesn't change anything. I'm gonna find the man who killed Francine. These people better not get in my way. I'm gonna be asking questions about what went down at Prescott. And I won't stop until
Yeah, play
I
along
get
for now and see what
answers.
happens.
We need to look like we're playing along with their rules. Go along with what they say. For now. Then, when the time is right, that's when we demand justice.
They will remember that.
Hey,
Oh, you didn't hear anything?
Hey,
I would have been here sooner, but I had to take care of something.
What's that mean? Did you kill someone?
Come on already. Kate's asking for you. Maybe you think it's okay to keep a lady waiting.
what about the rest of my friends?
They're not invited. Hurry up now.
Looks like the rules don't apply to everyone, huh?
Trip?
That's right. Some people get out of here early. Others stay a long fucking time.
Trip, just drop it, okay?
Smart cookie, this one.
Unlike David.
Just go.
I'll put in a good word for you, okay? See if we can't hurry the process along a bit.
Thanks.
I didn't even really like David back before the apocalypse in the start of episode 1. Actually, and yeah, start of episode 2. He was in that too. So, I don't know. I don't have any reason to believe that David would turn into some sort of Jesus. Actually, not the Jesus we have, but some sort of like really nice person just because the apocalypse happened. If anything, he probably got worse.
Go along with them for now? That doesn't sound good.
Oh,
We
you
have a process.
you heard
Our own
that?
way of doing things. Your guys better not have a problem with that. Things don't go well for troublemakers here. I hope that's clear.
No problem. You won't have to worry about them.
I just want them to be safe.
Didn't sound that way.
They just need time to get used to things.
I hope you're right. Come on.
It's like the governor's place.
Where are we going?
Kate asked for you. I thought you'd want to check on her. Listen, Javi, Gabe. He told me some pretty messed up things. Things I need your help wrapping my head around.
He shouldn't have done that. I wanted to tell you myself.
Bad news is bad news. Who cares who delivers it? He told me you lost Mariana. Just a few days ago.
Oh.
Lost?
I'm sorry, David. She's gone.
Yeah, your fucking people shot her!
Grieving for the same person twice. Like losing something you didn't know you had. What was she like, Javi?
She was a
so
good
little
kid.
when we got separated. Who did my little girl become?
Mariana saw things that the other people didn't. She told me she wanted to write down her memories to keep them alive after she was gone.
Sounds like her. Always was a dreamer. How did she die?
No, I ain't fucking
Tell me how it
sugarcoating
happened.
this.
Please, I need to know.
She was just standing there, minding her own business. She just found her lost headphones in the dirt. She was smiling. And then someone put a bullet in her head.
What kind of animal would just open fire on her like that?
An animal with your mark.
My people aren't in the habit of killing little girls.
David, I was there. They shot Kate too. Ask your buddy at the gate if you don't believe me.
Max was a part of this?
Wasn't it the other guy that was kind of bloodthirsty? And then Max was like, what the fuck are you doing?
What the hell went down out there?
Or was it the other way around?
I need to
Somebody
know
almost stopped
exactly
them.
What happened? Everything you remember.
We were ambushed.
They ambushed us in a junkyard. Just unloaded on us. They chased us back to this town, Prescott. Their leader flooded it with walkers and tear gas.
Leader?
A crazy bald guy with a beard.
Yeah.
Badger, what the fuck have you done now? I'm gonna handle that stupid son of a bitch, okay? Do me a favor, keep this to yourself. The politics here, they can get messy.
I thought you were the boss.
There's 4 of us that run Richmond. You need to impress the other 3. Or you'll be back on the road by morning.
Yeah, don't know if I want to stay here. The sense of security is nice, but it doesn't sound very nice.
You and your friends could have a very short stay.
I can be impressive when I try. I'll follow your lead.
Just don't get cute. I run security here, but it's not like my word is law. This shit with Badger doesn't make things any easier.
Okay, so it wasn't all David's fault. So let's listen for a while.
Who's the fresh meat?
Ava, this is my brother, Javi.
The baseball brother? No shit. What are the chances of you turning up on the doorstep?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Ava.
Oh, is it now? You didn't say he was a gentleman, David.
That's because he's not. Ava's my right hand. If there's anyone you can trust in Richmond, it's her.
She looks like Negasonic Teenage Warhead from Deadpool. Can you, like, power up and blast doors against walls and shit? That'd be pretty
That
sweet.
Woman, the fucking soldier. She was the first person I met up with after you and me got separated. I never would have made it without her. Gabe said you went back to the house. At the start. I'm sorry I never found you.
Did you even try?
Did you even try?
How can you even ask that?
I don't know, David. You seem like a pretty capable guy. Why didn't you come back?
Mama and I got routed out of the city on the way to the hospital. It wasn't long before she...
Poor Mama.
I couldn't get back into Baltimore, so I hooked up with my old unit. We thought we could build a safe zone outside D.C. After what happened to Mama and everyone else, I thought you were all dead.
So you didn't try
You were taking care of them,
to come back?
weren't you? Somehow you found a way.
You just said that you did try, or how could I ask that? But
lie.
it doesn't sound like you did.
I never thought you had it in you.
We took care of each other. And we all had each other's backs.
You've changed, brother. Took the end of the world, but you finally grew up.
The apocalypse is a hell of a
This is
thing,
the way
man.
they're treating Kate. Don't get comfortable. We're not staying long.
What is their mark? It looks like a backwards 6.
Hey!
Hey, kid. Got everything you need?
Yeah. This place is like a resort. Check it out, Javi. Noodles in a cup.
You need to get you some real food. Stat. Turn you into a soldier.
Javi, I'm glad you're okay.
Likewise.
I was gonna say the same about you.
Damn, it's good to have you back. Look at this family. Look at my wife. Isn't she the most beautiful woman alive?
Come on. With the lights off, you could mistake me for a walker.
A damn fine walker.
Gross.
You're a lucky man, David.
We're all lucky.
Except Mariana.
You okay?
Oh, my...
Shit. I'll get the doc.
Faker.
I'm fine. I just needed to talk to you, alone. I'm scared, Javi. More than I was the whole time on the road. Even when I thought I was going to die, everything inside me screams to get away from here. These people are killers. And David? David threw his own brother in a cell.
Yeah, I know what you mean. This place gives me the creeps.
I'm glad to hear that. I was afraid you'd been won over by the security here. It's always been you and me on the road, Javi. That's how we've made it this far. Please, promise me we'll go back to that the first chance we get. This place, it's a cage. We can't let ourselves get locked in.
I promise, but what about David?
I hear you, Kate, but we can't just turn our backs on this place. On my brother.
Javi.
We have to try to make it work.
I used to say that about my fucked up marriage. Guess it still applies. Whatever. Just, please. Please don't leave me alone for too long.
That's not the answer I wanted to give.
Feeling better?
How you doing, sweetheart? David reported some pain.
It's less now.
Strange how it just comes and goes.
I think she pulled her stitches when she sat up.
Her stitches?
I doubt it. But pain often comes in waves with abdominal wounds.
Thank you, Lingard. Thank you.
I'll give you something to take the edge off, in case it comes back.
Thanks, man.
Really superlative work. I thought I'd have to operate, but all she needed was IV fluids and some antibiotics. How did you find someone with skills like these? A wound like this kills 9 out of 10. Whoever did this really knows their stuff.
I don't know what to say to that.
Eleanor, our friend. She saved my life.
She most certainly did.
She's in quarantine with the rest.
We should let her out. I'll vouch for her.
Agreed. I'll have Ava bring her here.
Jeez.
I want to meet this Eleanor. I'm sure she'll be an asset to our community.
You can vouch for the rest of them too, right?
It doesn't work that way, but we'll make the case for them soon.
Javi and I have to go meet some people now. See if we can't prove he's worth the damn.
But I
We're
don't.
gonna take real good care of you. Okay?
I don't want to stay here.
Send my apologies, David. I won't be able to make it.
Feeling okay?
Fine. I just want to keep an eye on my patient. The others know my vote is with you.
Come on.
He said some very high things about Eleanor.
Remember what I said. When we meet these guys, keep what happened to Mariana to yourself. Badger is one of my guys, and I will handle him.
Oh, fuck. But what if I don't wanna? Stupid game putting me in all these positions. I don't know what to pick. I don't want to die. I don't want to get anybody killed or anybody in trouble. Except Badger. Fuck that guy. But you didn't tell me why I shouldn't. You just said the politics were tricky or whatever. I'm going to up my mic a bit. Can you hear me good? Hopefully.
It may look pretty, but it's all sugars. There's no substance.
It tastes pretty, Clint. That's all that matters. Ah, the brother.
Javi, meet the guys. Clint runs food production. The crops you saw, that's him and his people. Jones, our bridge to the outside world. She handles contact with other settlements.
Pleased to meet you, Javi. I trust you've been treated well. I hope you haven't been handled too roughly. Some of our people left their courtesy with their old lives.
No complaints here. I get that you guys have a way of doing things.
Thank you. We have to be careful. I'm sure you can understand.
She seems like a nice old lady.
We were just about to eat. Clint was trying to convince me of the essential superiority of his creamed spinach over my magnificent Black Forest gâteau.
It's no contest. The spinach has real nutritional value.
Javi, take a look at that table. You tell me what you'd rather put in your belly. Spinach from Clint's garden, or a baked delicacy by yours truly?
The cake! Cake!
I'd have to go with that cake. I haven't seen anything like that in years.
Suit yourself.
Come on, Clint, at least he's being honest.
The cake,
Please,
definitely.
make yourself comfortable.
Imagine being the apocalypse and you just saw a Black Forest Gâteau after like 10 years.
Straight talk here, so please, forgive me if I seem direct. We're usually pretty strict about who we open our doors to.
I want to tell them the truth.
Your brother's word counts for a lot.
Is that so?
The three of us and Dr. Lingard make all the decisions here, so yeah.
People who choose to stay with us, they have to deal with us bossing them around. Not saying you wouldn't, but it can be an adjustment. Especially for the more independent-minded. There's no structure out there now. People get used to doing as they please.
No offense, but what qualifies you to lead?
Testing us already?
Just curious who's leading the troops into battle.
Everything you see, we built ourselves. If that's not an endorsement, I don't know what is.
When Joan and I met your brother, he was trying his hand at fruit.
Fruit?
We found him slowly murdering an orchard on the Shenandoah River.
Howdy fucking ha.
I helped him bring it back to life.
We had a good run there.
For as long as it lasted.
What happened?
What always happens. We trusted the wrong damn people. That's what led us to start this. Wondering what this fine piece of body art is all about? It's our litmus test for loyalty.
That looks pretty intense.
I don't know what to do.
Doesn't it hurt?
It's burned into your flesh. Of course it fucking hurts. It's a sign of commitment, not a Buddhist symbol from your year abroad.
It was a crude answer to a difficult problem, and it hasn't always worked. Please understand. We had a terrible winter just after we moved here. We lost a great deal. Loved ones who left holes in our lives. Protecting my people from that kind of pain, that's what keeps me awake at night. It turned me into a perpetual night owl. I know it's a lot to ask, but I never want them to have to experience loss like that again.
I know how you feel. Seeing the people I care about suffer, it's a terrible feeling. I just want to shield them from it all.
It's a noble aim. One worth fighting for.
Oh, hey!
What are you doing here?
I sent for him.
Since when does he answer to you?
From what I hear, he's well acquainted with your brother. They exchanged a few bullets outside our walls.
Is that right? Is there bad blood between you and Max?
You could say that.
Nothing that can't be worked out.
I want to hear that from Javi.
Let's just say I wouldn't invite him to my wedding.
Yeah, I wouldn't fucking go.
Good, because I just said you wouldn't be invited.
Max, how did this start?
Don't look at him. You have an obligation to tell the truth.
Yeah, I gotta be straight with them. I know David's my brother and everything, but...
We caught him siphoning gas from one of our vehicles.
Max.
Sorry, David. I know he's family, but your brother's a thief.
Is it true?
Yeah?
Answer her. I was scavenging whatever I could find. I had no idea it belonged to you.
You just asked. We'd have given it to you.
But no one was there to ask.
That's not all. Rufus said Clementine ran his truck off the road just to break him free. We had real problems with her in the past. You can always judge a man by the company he keeps. Running with that girl don't look good.
I would say not.
Ah, fuck!
What's your problem with Clementine? You got a lot of hate for a teenage girl.
We kicked her out for a reason. Now you two are thick as thieves.
This is who you're asking us to vouch for, David? Seriously? You know we can't just open our doors to bandits. We're trying to build something different here.
Everything I did out there was to protect my people. That's more than I can say for you.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Javi?
You have something to say?
Yes!
One of your people, some asshole called Badger, he put a bullet in a little girl, my niece, David's daughter.
What?
Damn it, Javi, I told you I'd handle it.
No, David, this cousin fucking dirtbag has the balls to accuse me? He and Badger destroyed an entire town.
That's enough!
No. We need to hear this.
Yup.
Go on, Javi. Sounds like you've got more to get off your chest.
They overran Prescott with walkers. Ran them in on trucks.
Badger did that. Not me.
You were right there next to him.
I tried to get him to stop, I swear.
To be fair, he did.
We warned you about getting your soldiers in line.
We don't know all the facts.
We know enough.
She's right, David. You've lost control.
I want them gone. All of them. Take Javi and everyone in the quarantine to the gate. Send them out with enough weapons to defend themselves, but no more.
Okay! I'm good with that. I don't want to stay here. This place is fucking weird and creepy. These are not the droids you're looking for.
We can't fight this. Not now. Kate and Gabe will be safe here. Your doctor friend too. But the rest of you, you're gonna have to do what they say. I'm sorry.
This is ridiculous. You have to do something.
I can't right now. But maybe I can down the road. Just stay alive. Okay?
I don't even know if there was a way of avoiding all that. Well, I guess it did ask me. I've got nothing to say, but fuck that, man. Those people messed us up last time. And yeah, David's your brother and everything, but it's not like he was the best brother in the world. And he left. I was protecting my people. Loyalty. But just not to my brother. Wait, where's...
what the fuck?
Oh, there he is.
We didn't do anything.
I might do something here in a minute.
Trip! Calm the fuck down.
David packed this.
He did. They said...
Start walking.
What about Eleanor?
Walk.
Eat shit. Answer my fucking question. God damn it, Harvey!
Stop! You're gonna get us killed.
Oh! Ava, don't fuck around.
There's a settlement a few miles west of here. Don't come back.
Ava's a fucking beast! Yeah, how's that feel, Trip? That calm you down a small bit? Guess not.
Did you piss in someone's oatmeal back there? Thought you were gonna play along. We trusted you.
Look, we're not dead. That's something, okay?
Whoa!
Not yet, anyway.
Let's just see what they gave us.
Knowing them, it's probably a butter knife and a stick of gum.
They could have just shot us.
More than once.
Oh, how fucking neighborly.
RPG.
What's that?
It looks like a map. I doubt they give one to everyone. Ava did say David packed the bag.
Why the hell is it tied to a baseball bat?
Sounds a baseball
sense
kid.
Of humor was always poorly timed.
What are we looking at?
There's Richmond. That helps.
But we can't go back there.
Knowing where it is lets us know where we are.
Yeah. Shut up, Trip.
Looks like they're expanding. Some of these areas are marked clear. Pretty sure David wants us to go there. And if this is us here, then I think we can head along this path. Just gotta head north. And to find north,
we need to find the North Star.
Thanks, Jesus! This is it, the shiny one.
That's it. We need to go this way. What else is in there?
Not a whole lot. Flashlight. Not enough weapons. No food.
Deal with it.
Yeah. Pretty accurate.
Take it. Please. Take it. Call it an apology. That man back there in the tunnel, that wasn't me. Take the gun.
Conrad, don't let the past get in the way of common sense. Give him the gun, Javi.
I can find something along the way. Always have.
I don't like it.
No.
All right then.
Nobody fires a single shot unless you are deep fucking fried. You hear me? We don't want to attract whatever the hell's out there.
The guys on top of the gate are just like, you know we can hear you, right? David told you to go to that place. That's our secret hideout full of drugs and food. It's like, David! Lead on, Jesus. Jesus is my favorite. Because his voice is cool as well.
I gotta tell you, man. I thought you and Kate were, you know.
We were.
I wouldn't have guessed she was married to not you. I ain't judging, mind you. I'm just curious. What's the story? Ain't my business, I know, but what have we got to lose out here? Hey, man, it's all right. Go for it.
I do have feelings for her. And maybe I shouldn't, but that doesn't just make them go away.
No harm in saying it. Hell,
Only real harm's in not saying it when you should.
Oh, shit.
It's always a mess, ain't it?
What's that?
Who you love, who loves you, if they're one and the same or otherwise. You know what I mean?
Love is worth it. I'm gonna be a Disney cartoon for a second.
Heart goes ass over tea kettle.
Well, if it wasn't messy, it wouldn't be important, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Just saying, man. 3 things that never hide forever. The sun, the moon, and the truth.
God, Trip is full of fucking deep
Eleanor
shit.
Told you that she and I were whatever we were, but that's over now. I respect her wishes. I really do. I just wish my heart respected mine.
Oh, God damn it, Trip! You should write poetry.
Jesus got his eye on something.
What's your elf I see?
Listen. Tell me that isn't what I think it is.
About a quarter mile out. Heading the same way we are.
Well, we could hit walkers any second. We better scoot.
Walkers.
I don't like
Get
this.
ready. They're near.
Hey, fellers!
Okay. Look alive, people. I got him.
Jesus is a fucking beast! Can we just have Jesus and Ava? And then we'll fight this apocalypse together and nothing will ever get in our way ever again. Have a nice trip! See you next fall! Hello?
Batter up, fuckface!
Butter up, fuck!
Come on, man, move your ass.
That means run, Javi.
Want a piece of this?
Don't get cocky! Fuck's sake! What's wrong with you, man? That's completely out of your fucking character to do that. Come on! Little help? Damn. Thanks, Clemmers.
You should be more careful with this. We're even now.
Oh, she doesn't hate me.
This is a bad idea. We're following David's map right into a herd. For all we know, he's trying to get rid of us.
Come on, Clem. He's my brother.
You can't trust him, Javi. I learned that the hard way.
Okay. Spill the beans. What happened?
I never wanted to need people again. But I had nowhere else to go. The New Frontier gave me this and made me one of them. They promised they'd help him. That turned out to be a lie.
Oh, the kid! The baby! Shit, dude!
You need, AJ. I don't care what they say.
Wait, are you part of them now, or not? I see Max anyway. Max and David. Please don't tell me David kills the child.
Huh?
Van Comison? This one.
Here it is.
I got it.
It would have to be a shot.
Fuck. I thought it just said vitamin E on the top of it, but it said sterile.
Hang in there, goofball. This is gonna get you better.
Oh, Jesus. This is not gonna go well. And sploop.
Clem.
Dr. Lingard, what's the matter with you?
I'm fine. Clem, please don't. The vancomycin. That's the last of it. It'll be wasted on AJ. I told you. It could save someone's life if used right. It's too valuable to throw away.
It's the only thing that can save him.
Except it can't. I'm sorry, Clem. I tried everything. I really did.
This will help him get better.
Nothing can help your boy now. Clem, put the drugs back before anyone finds out you took them.
I get nervous, I bite my nails.
You know what they do to thieves here.
Put it back, put it back, put it back, put it back.
I'm sorry, goofball. He's right.
Ah, shit, it doesn't make a difference.
Only make things worse.
You shouldn't be over here. What is that in your hand? What are you doing?
Don't worry about it. I'm already putting them back.
Oh, Clem. How could you?
I said I'm putting them back.
Yeah, right. She's a goddamn thief.
What's going on here?
We caught her trying to take those drugs.
What the hell, Clem? We already did everything we could for that boy. How could you betray our trust like this? After everything we've done for you?
Well, it wasn't enough.
You ungrateful little shit!
Easy, David.
You were told those drugs wouldn't help. That waste, that'll cost someone's life down the road. Someone in this camp. Someone who contributes to our survival. We opened our arms to you, made you one of us. This is how you repay us? By stealing? By putting yourself before the group? You're done here. You broke our rules, Clem. Violated our trust. There's no place for you in the New Frontier.
That's not fair. I tried to do the right thing.
If we can't trust you, we can't have you around.
Maybe we should give her another chance.
Don't fight me on this, Paul. You know what Joan would say if she were here. I'm sorry, Clem. You brought this on yourself.
Come on, AJ. We don't need this place anyway.
He stays. Can't take him with you. That ship has sailed.
Get out of my fucking way. Right now.
Clem, he's in no condition to travel.
Let him go, Clem. He'll only drag you down out there.
Jesus, dude!
You monsters! What about this? What was it all for? Don't forget, I'm one of you.
Not anymore.
Let her say goodbye. We owe her that much, at least.
Fine. You heard her. Say what you need to say, then you go.
No, I'm not gonna spit in his face. I want to say something to AJ. Poor little boy.
I love you, goofball. I love you.
Come on, Clem.
Oh no! Oh God, right there! Oh fuck!
I thought
AJ would be the one. Finally.
The one what?
The one who didn't die. My little goofball. That's what I get for trusting other people. Again.
This is David circled on the map.
Our smelly friends are back.
At least now we know why Clem is so scornful of everybody. Yeah, help would be fucking nice, dudes. Come on. Thank you.
If too many of them push against this, it might give. Gotta find a way in.
This almost looks like the place we were in season 2, where Kenny ended up killing the guy at the end.
I don't hear anything in there. Good enough for me. Oh man, this thing ain't as strong as we thought. Hurry it up.
Locked. Shit.
Look for another way in. It's our only chance.
Yep.
Pick up the pace, Hobby.
Okay, I'm gonna lift this. Ah! Hulk power! Or not, hi, hello.
Fuck! I can raise it a little, but something's wrong with it. Jammed or some shit.
You can fit.
Maybe we can force it open.
We're gonna have to.
How? Shit. Look at my little shimmy.
Well, there's a car. No wheels.
Oh, Christ.
Damn it.
Does have a car jack, though. Oh, there's a gun in there. Look at Jack.
Use that floor jack to lift up the garage door. The handle's missing.
Oh, the handle's the thing that's inside. I thought it was a fucking barrel of a gun.
Fuck! It's only making it heavier.
Oh, come on, dudes. Huh? And huh! Nice. Get the fucking handle. Please don't tell me anyone's gonna die in this. I'm fucking trying.
It's not holding.
Get that door open.
Okay. I'm trying.
That's it. Won't go any higher. Everyone get in.
Run, 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 run. That was cute. Come on, Jesus. Yeah.
Hobby, go.
Everyone made it, right? Where the hell is Conrad?
Guys, get in.
Let's go, Conrad.
Conrad, come on.
Conrad.
Oh, and if I had given him the gun.
Hey, I'm here. David!
Don't you dare let that fucking baby killer in.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Don't make me do this.
Clem.
Don't do it, Javi.
Oh, fuck.
He'll die.
He deserves worse.
Ah!
He has a son, Clem. Just like you did.
Jesus. We don't know if AJ died. Or is it just assumed?
Hello again, Clementine. How did you get caught up in all this?
Ask your brother.
She's trouble.
She's with me. I owe her my life.
She told us some pretty rancid stuff about you, man.
What did she say?
That you left her to die.
No, we kicked her out.
A little girl, all alone out there. Do you think Mariana could have survived that?
We had rules. Clem broke them.
Ah, big fucking deal.
I would have done the same to anybody. She knew what would happen. Don't feel sorry for her.
Everybody fucks up, man. What about forgiveness?
We couldn't afford forgiveness.
Did he suffer? Please. I have to know.
No. I wouldn't have let him. But I didn't have to worry about that. He lived, Clem. He lived.
But how? He was dying. Clem said so.
AJ bounced back. He was stronger than we thought. It was a miracle.
You're lying.
It is a bit coincidental.
That's great. Clem, this is good news.
How am I supposed to believe you?
Clementine, please, I'm telling the truth.
Where? Where is AJ now?
I don't know for sure.
But he's in Richmond?
Dr. Lingard took care of the boy. He'll know how to find him.
Then I'm going back.
None of us are going anywhere until the walker's clear.
What's your plan, David?
We used to store a vehicle up this way. Provisions. I came to get you set up.
And?
And say goodbye. I don't want you to worry about Kate and Gabe. I'll take care of my family from now on. They'll be safe with me.
Not happening, David. They're my family as much as yours.
Is that what you think? Last I checked, Kate was my wife and Gabe was my son. Shit!
Board it up.
Well, that didn't fucking last long. Jesus is the man!
Tougher. Something heavy.
There!
Put David against the door. Yeah. Hee.
Wait a half second. Where'd you find this?
Over there.
Show me.
Why? Property of Prescott Airfield. Did you intercept all their shit?
These could come in handy. Don't want to just take them, but...
I might be going crazy, but... I think these came from Prescott. That's Phantom Punch.
I don't understand how all this got here.
Like you don't know.
Hey, none of this stuff was here before. I don't have a damn thing to do with it. We've only ever kept a few basic supplies here for scouts.
Whoever did this, they have to be stopped.
Damn right they do. Soon as we find out who.
Who else knew about this place?
Your outfit is the only one that gutted my town.
This is bigger than just Prescott. There's spoils from other towns here, too.
Oh, Badger.
Towns I heard got raided a while back. There's stuff here from the Kingdom.
Look how many there are already. Goddamn herd's really honest. Who the fuck are you? Hurry up. Wouldn't be in this mess if you hadn't gone all trigger happy on David's family.
Take cover.
Fuck him. I'd do that little bitch again just to see her head pop.
You sure as hell are stupid, ain't you?
You only just realizing that now?
I told you. Joan is on the warpath. Last thing we need is people getting wind of all this stuff.
Look at all this shit. We're frickin' rolling in it.
I'll give you that.
Just glad we found some more smokes.
And now we get to see your head pop, you piece of shit.
Nice.
David?
I thought better of you, Max. I really did.
David, come on, man. We're a unit.
Fuck you, dude.
There's no need for...
Did you guys really just dodge bullets? That's impressive.
He's getting away.
Go.
Motherfuckers. Well, kill the hairy badger's arse. Nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why'd you drop the bat? Ow, my nose. My nose. Nice. Get off me! Get off me! Get off me! Get the cup! Get the cup! Break it across the face! Yeah! Oh, sucks to be you! Oh! Oh! Ow! Fuck! Jesus, dude! This is not good.
Ever since the junkyard, you've been nothing but a fly in my ointment.
Do it, turn into Nagan. Oh, shit.
If I'd have known you were David's brother, I'd have shoved that gas can down your throat and lit you up like a candle. But this'll do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Heads are coming off, bitch. Or intestines.
Fucking Garcias. Oh, you took my goddamn guts out.
Fuck. This is for Mariana. She was a sweet little girl, just minding her own business.
Not anymore. Fuck her. And fuck you too. Get it over with. Come on. What are you waiting for?
We've got to move. No point drawing it out.
Oh, oh god, it's a bit fucked up. Can I just leave it? Can I? I got my point across. I got some retribution. Oh god, fuck. I don't have it in me to kill someone like that. If it was a gun, it's one thing, but to bash his head in with a fucking thing.
Stop. Please.
Raiding, looting, you betrayed who we are. You betrayed Richmond.
Come on, David. This is Richmond.
What's that supposed to mean? What's that supposed to mean?
There's no use holding out, Max. The best you can do is make things right.
We weren't doing it without support inside Richmond.
Yeah.
Joan was in on it. We did it on her orders. She said we needed it to survive. I wanted to let you in, but she told me you'd never go for it. I'm sorry.
It is too late for sorry, you backstabbing shitbag.
Please, don't kill me. I'll help you. I'll tell everyone in Richmond about this. I'll help you get back inside. Expose introduce her to the others.
We don't need you for that.
This episode's full of really hard decisions. Whoa! I don't like killing people. I mean, I'm not going to forgive him, but at the same time, I was going to pull the trigger.
Where's Lonnie?
He gave us the slip. Hightailed it back towards Richmond.
Son of a bitch. If he warns Joan...
What about the other two?
Dead.
Oh.
What? It's good riddance. That son of a bitch killed Mariana.
Yeah.
Did that make you feel better?
I wouldn't shed any tears if I were you.
Maybe I'm shedding them for your brother.
I thought it would at the time. Now I'm not so sure.
Hold on to that doubt. It means you're still human.
Javi's earned my trust. And if any of you had any brains, you'd say the same. I'm sure you did the right thing. Sometimes there's just no other way to make things right. My friend took a crowbar to someone once.
My people need to know about what we found here.
What about your missing friends?
I'm surprised you care. Human life isn't exactly high on your list.
Oh, come on, one thing.
Don't have time to keep looking. They'd want me to get home and warn them. So that's what I'm gonna do.
You sure you won't stay? We need your help.
So do others. I won't forget about you. You have my word.
It's a shitstorm out there, man. I don't see how you're gonna make it.
One step at a time.
We need to get back to Richmond.
Is he the real Jesus?
I have loved ones in there.
We both do.
We all do.
I gotta break Eleanor out of there. Once she's safe, I'm gonna tell her how I feel. You said it yourself. If it ain't messy, it wouldn't be important, right?
We're gonna need allies in Richmond. Lingard and Clint, they're our best bet. If I can get to them before Joan does, maybe we have a chance. I know I was ready to say goodbye before, but I can't do this without you. Can I count on you? I won't be able to pull this off myself.
I'll back you up, but I'm doing this for Kate, not you.
Fine. As long as we get it done. If Lonnie raises the alarm, they'll be waiting for us at the gates. There's a way in round back that'll get us around any sentries. We can take Badger's truck.
I doubt he'll mind.
Come on, we gotta get on the move. Herd's closing in.
Whew, that was fucking tough, man. Jesus. There was a lot in there where I was just like, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. And sometimes where I felt like I knew what to do, and then as soon as it was happening, I was like, go! I'm gonna bash the keyboard off my face. This is good.
I'm thinking this will go a lot better if we split up. A group this big can't exactly sneak around, particularly if they're expecting us.
Eleanor's in there somewhere. I'm going after her.
Lingard brought her to the clinic. That's your best bet. Javi, that's where you'll go to get Kate and Gabe. Then bring them to my house. It's the one with the Raven on the hitching post. We'll all meet up there. After I pay a little visit to Joan. Stay out of sight. They'll be keeping an eye out for us.
As soon as I can get Kate and Gabe, we'll see you back at the house.
Roger that.
I'll scout ahead.
I'm sad that Jesus left.
What about you, Clem?
I'm pretty sure I've still got some friends in the New Frontier. If they know where AJ's being held, they'll tell me. As soon as I find him, I'm taking that truck and getting the hell out of here.
Well, you are owed a vehicle.
Keep an eye on David. He may be playing nice, but I'd still watch your back.
Give me a little credit, Clem. I can handle David.
I really hope you're right. But you're no dummy. Your instincts have been right most of the time.
Thank you!
I know you'll make the right call.
At least somebody said it!
See you when I see you.
Wait, are you just leaving forever now?
David said to hang a ride up at that corner. Seems clear so far.
Let's move.
Oh, I'm nervous. Oh, I don't like it. Trip. Are we good? You better not fucking die.
You know Javi Garcia? Used to play shortstop for Baltimore.
That Javier Garcia? That's who we're looking for?
Yeah, that Javier Garcia. Anyway, sounds like some paranoid horse shit. Guy's a fucking ball player.
There's the medical center.
Gonna go ninja his way back in here and stir up trouble.
We go in, we get Elle, we get Kate and Gabe, we get out.
What about our friends there? Doesn't exactly look like a welcoming committee.
All right, let's hang out here for a while. Smoke break.
Damn it. We need a distraction.
If video games have taught me anything, rocks.
How's your throwing arm?
I'll throw a rock at this because it seems like it might stay broken for a while.
What the fuck?
Shit, we need to get the fire crew or that shit could burn down the block.
You couldn't have just taken out a window.
No.
Did the trick, didn't it?
A window's just like, the window broke. It was probably just the wind. Transformer falls down. It's like, hey, let's get the fire crew in here. They could burn down the whole block. You heard him. Strong throwing arm. Could have got a pretty good throwing arm in real life as well. Could throw pretty far. I'd prove it, but I don't really know how I would.
Find Elle. Tell her we have to move Kate.
You got it. I'll meet you here.
There's going to be some twist with Eleanor. I can just feel it. I feel it in my bones.
Javi! We thought you were... I was super worried.
We have to leave, Gabe. Now.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
But
They said
no!
you guys were denied entry.
It's true. We're on borrowed time. The people who run this place, they're ruthless. We have to move.
Where's my dad? Is he coming?
Don't worry, buddy. We're gonna go meet up with him.
Excuse me?
David has a house in town. He thinks we'll be okay there.
Then let's go.
Wait, Javi? While you were gone, this woman, Joan, came by. I felt like she was sizing me up. It was creepy. She implied David was in trouble. Like he was no longer in charge. She kept saying Gabe and I didn't need to worry, but it only made me worry more.
Joan's been running this place behind David's back. She's pulling the strings.
What do you mean?
The people who shot you answered her. She ordered raids on other settlements. We found all this stuff from Prescott.
She was behind Prescott?
Yup.
David's rounding up allies to confront her right now.
Javi, I know you wanted to try it here, but this isn't our fight.
Since when?
We already lost Mari because of these people. Now, the whole place is about to become a war zone.
The only thing I care about is keeping you safe.
Then you know we can't get involved.
What's going on? Tripp said we had to move to David's house.
We're not doing that. We're getting the fuck out of Richmond before it's too late.
Getting out? You shouldn't even be sitting up.
What? What about my dad? We can't just leave him.
Gabe, we don't even know who he is anymore. We have to get away before he gets us all killed.
I don't know about that.
He won't know where we are. Again!
I can't go back to how things were before.
He seems like he wants to make things right. And he was just as surprised as everybody else was.
We're gonna go to David's house.
Javi.
It's the best bet we got.
Yeah,
It's
how are we gonna
all
get out?
got.
I've got a gun in the room they gave me. Sounds like we might need it.
I'll come with you. We'll catch up with you guys.
Sounds good.
Don't.
I didn't see Clem with you guys. Is she okay? I know, she's tough, but I don't know. Be nice to hear she's all right.
If we run into her, she could really use a friend right now.
Yeah. Me too.
Oh.
We need to go. Okay?
Okay.
Man. There's a lot of shit going on. My feet are just like this constantly. It's like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
You know this is what David lives for, right?
What?
A brawl. I only ever saw him truly happy when he was talking about being at war. The world going to shit? I guarantee. That was the best day of his life.
He definitely could get pretty warlike from time to time. My jaw still aches occasionally.
No, I'll bet it does.
Took your damn time.
Hey, Ava.
Come on, we have to hurry.
Wait a second. David told us to come here.
He's talking to the others now. Trust me, shit's about to fly. He's gonna need our help. We gotta get on the move. He's waiting for us. There's no more time to lose.
Get them to safety first. Then we can go.
This is the best way to protect them. They'll be safe here. Don't worry.
I'll come back for you. Both of you.
You better.
Yikaroo! Crime and punishment. Crimes! Shit's about to go down, son. This is tense. This whole episode has been tense.
I don't like your tone, David. If this is about your brother...
Don't pretend like you don't know what this is about. You've got a lot to answer for.
Me? You must be joking.
Javi, Kate and Gabe, safe. I knew I could count on you, brother. We're gonna fix this, together.
I did what you asked. You better not make me regret it. What's going on here?
We're just getting started.
And despite what we all agreed, you smuggled your brother back into Richmond. What happened to you, David?
Don't wordplay your way out of this.
Your own people.
You've got some damn nerve.
We used to be so close.
Oh, you're one to talk. If anyone betrayed Richmond, it's you, Joan.
What are you people talking about?
So this is your play? First you accuse Badger, then you come after me.
Would someone please explain what's going on?
I can.
Lonnie?
Go ahead, Lonnie, tell us.
They attacked us. Murdered Max and Badger.
You son of a bitch.
They would have got me too. But I was lucky.
Are you kidding me? You have the nerve to accuse us?
Their bodies are in the factory. See for yourself.
Why don't you tell them what you were doing up there, Lonnie? Tell them how Joan ordered you to kill and loot.
Is that true, Joan?
It's nothing but a smoke screen. A pretty damn transparent one, if you ask me.
Lonnie, please tell me this isn't true.
We did that. Raided those communities. Hurt those people. Because David told us to.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Not Joan. I'm sorry, David. I can't do this anymore.
This is wrong. I am asking you, please, tell them the truth.
bullshit. He's covering for Joan.
David, just stop. We knew this couldn't last forever. We confronted him. Me, Badger, and Max. We were done. We let him know. He said he didn't need us anymore. Not with his brother here now.
Oh, you piece of shit.
That's when Badger and Max...
That's enough.
David, stop.
Paul, you have to stop her. Or the blood from those raids, it's on your hands. Don't let Joan get away with this. Paul!
She's working you like a puppet, man. Can't you see that? Don't let yourself get played into doing something you regret.
Maybe we should sleep on this. Give everyone some time to cool down.
No. Don't try and drag him into your mess. The things you've done, they're an assault on what we built here. You and your brother, you're going to have to answer for them.
I still have friends here. Allies. This won't stand.
You brought this on yourself, David. I'm sorry to say it, but you're done here.
Oh, you people!
They were our family, David. How could you?
David!
I'll give you family!
It's gonna end there, isn't it? Come on, man! You could have easily talked your way out of that and shown that she was the liar. I guess that's why you get the option to bring Max back with you. But what if the same thing had just happened? And there's gonna be no choices because I'm playing it the day before it officially launches for the public. Man. There was so much in that. There was so many decisions in that where I was like, I have no idea what to do. Because on one hand, you want to get retribution for the shit that's gone down. On the other hand, part of your logic has to kick in. You're like, wait, we could use this in times of need ahead of this, like the whole Max situation. And then there's other times where you're like, I want to kick this fucking guy's head in for killing Mariana and doing all this shit to all these people, and he was just a piece of shit anyway. But at the same time, when it happens, then you're kind of like, okay, no, it's a bit messed up. Maybe I don't want to kill him. You get like that first swing in and some of that anger leaves your body and you're like, okay, I'll leave you here. You can just turn on your own then. God, yeah. And then there's some decisions where it's like, you want to side with Clementine. And then there's stuff where you don't really trust David yet, and she's telling you that he's a bad guy, but then he's just as surprised about stuff as you are, so you're like, okay, maybe it's not that bad, and maybe the game's just trying to make you feel like he's a piece of shit, that you shouldn't trust him, because then you'll feel bad later on when he's actually a good person. And that's what these games do a lot, and that's what everybody in the comments always gets riled up about. It's like, why did you pick this and not that? Because it's obvious that this, and this. When really, it all boils down to the same shit in the end anyway. The same sort of choices happen in the end. It's like, I'll show you an example of that is the AJ situation, where you have the drugs in your hand and it's like, inject AJ or put the drugs back. And I chose to put the drugs. If I injected him, the drugs were gone. Didn't matter. And then the same thing would have played out. I would have been kicked out. AJ, he would have said that he survived anyway, probably because of the drugs or whatever. But I put away the drugs. I was caught. I was kicked out anyway, and the drugs were knocked out of my hand and broke, so the drugs were used anyway. And then he told me that AJ was fine. So that seems to be a thing that these games do all the time. Is that they bring you into this situation where you think something's going to happen, and then they make you make a choice, and then by the end, it doesn't matter. That's why I said at the start, I'm like, really? Are you sure that it tailors to my decisions? Because I've yet to see that actually play out in any sort of big, significant way. A lot of times, what ends up happening is that it's like tiny little details here and there change. But overall, the story kind of plays out the same way in the end anyway. I don't know. It's weird, because think back. When I was in the church, and I was telling Joan and them that they were attacked, that Badger and Max and them had come after us, and then Max was like, yeah, you're a piece of shit, whatever. And David was like, don't. I told you I'd handle them. Like, David didn't seem like he was like, what are you doing? He wasn't kicked out then. He wasn't questioned. It's like, you need to keep your men in line or whatever. And now at the end, it's like, oh, we believe Joan just because she said this. Instead of, like, believing what I said earlier and David seeming like he wanted to keep things civil and everything. I don't know, just some little inconsistency errors here and there because the game wants to play you into these types of scenarios where it makes you make a really hard decision. And that's what it always feels like. That I'm sitting here making these decisions and it's like, I don't know what to do. Should I kill this dude? Should I not? Will it matter in the end? Kind of thing. So all that plays out in my head and then you have a timer to make the decision. So sometimes I don't know what to pick. A lot of stuff goes on. And then I wanted to go with Kate and them, but at the same time, it's kind of illogical to do that because it's like, what? We just go back out onto the road and we're left with nothing? And then, of course, that's playing in the back of my head like, but would we actually be able to leave? Because the rest of this story has to play out and we have to get to the next episode, which will continue from where we are right now. So, a lot of that stuff. So, those are the types of things that are always going on in my head whenever the decisions have to be made in these games. So please try and keep that in mind as well. Because, good lord, some people in the comments get really riled up about the choices that I make in these games. And I try not to let what people think influence the choices I'm going to make. Anyway, I still try and make the choices that I want to make regardless. But at the same time, some people just kind of get very angry about the choices. I mean, that'll show what a cool kind of series it is, that people are that emotionally attached to these things. But at the same time, just use your heads every now and then. Sorry I couldn't see any of the decisions other people made. I really wanted to, but again, Telltale send out the codes to people before the episodes actually go up. Not in any sponsored way. I'm not paid to play the games or anything like that before people start jumping to those conclusions. You'd know if I was, because I'd have to actually say it in this introduction of the video, or you'd see it in the description or actually up on screen. But they send out codes so we can get the episodes up the day the actual episode comes out, which is actually very nice of them to do. So you don't actually have to wait a day after the game comes out for me to get it myself and then play it and then upload it after. So you guys get it as soon as it goes up. So it's kind of cool. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Let me know about the decisions you guys would have made and if some of them are a bit all over the place, or what you actually think about the whole Telltale formula itself. Because we've played a lot of these games by now, so we kind of know the little tricks here and there for some of the things that happen. The game froze. The game just crashed. Why? Okay, we're good. I just had to check there for a second to see if I lost the episode, because that was scary. Shadowplay showed up and was like, nope, the big X on this. So I thought the whole session was lost, but we're good. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face like a boss! And high fives all around. Whoosh, whoosh. Thank you guys, and I will see all you dudes in the next video! Whew, it's super hot in here. Spring has started.